Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and finally welcome to Paragon, which is Epic Games' new upcoming MOBA, which will be, well, kind of a direct competitor to Smite, I would say. The games are very different, but they are both third-person, over-the-shoulder MOBA style games. So they are very similar in game style, but aesthetically they are different in a lot of ways as well. It's very hard to actually, you'll see what I'm getting at. So will be kind of a 3-part series overview of how Paragon works. Going over features, characters, card system, the map, the jungle, and just a little bit of everything, to kind of get, instead of a one massively long video, get some, 3 shorter ones at least. So yeah, this is the part where we're, the first part, it's like game overview. I don't know, just overview of just gonna go over like characters, abilities, talk a little bit about their roles, go over their abilities, play styles, and how you might want to build them in game when you're playing a match, and all that good stuff. So by all means, let's just kind of take a look at my profile here. So my decks, I did make a deck before, but it's gone now. They kind of cleaned it up. So here we go. Here are the characters: Decker, Feng Mao, Gadget, Gideon, Grux, Howitzer, Kalari, Murdoch, Muriel, Rampage, Sparrow, Steel, Twin Blast. Alright, so let's just go over them one by one, kind of read a little bit through their abilities and maybe how you want to play them. So here we go with Decker, which is a chick. She's kind of a... I haven't actually played her, to be honest. But she's ranged anyway. As you can see, she shoots from her staff. So yeah, let's just go over her abilities. Her passive, Mana Share. When Decker uses an ability, she grants nearby allies a percentage of the mana she expended to cast it. Alright, so, she casts an ability, a percentage of that is shared, She likes, here you go, I use an ability, take some mana. Pretty cool. Alright. So yeah, that's just, let's get that out of the way as well. So, one difference from, like, the other MOBAs, I guess, is that you have your basic attacks on your left click, then you have an ability on your right click, and then you have the Q, E, and R buttons. R being your ultimate, and then Q and E are just other abilities. So left click is always your basic auto attack ish damage. So yeah, that's just her range basic auto attack. Deals energy damage. So there's energy damage, and then I think there's like attack damage, just regular attack damage. Energy damage would be like the equivalent of magical damage, I would guess. You could say. Anywho, rocket boots. Directional leap that grants nearby allies 150 movement speed for 3 seconds. So she's kind of a... whatever. Her Q, Stasis Bomb. Bouncing bomb that deals 75 energy damage in an area and stuns on direct hit. The stun duration is increased based on how far it traveled. That's pretty cool, actually. That is pretty cool. Yeah, so just throw a bomb. If it's, travels farther, the stun is increased. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. E, Slow Bubble. AoE bubble that slows enemies and deal 60 energy damage upon it pops. Once it pops. I read that as upon it pops. That's wrong. Once it pops. So that's really cool. So she's very utility heavy, kind of support-esque ranged damage. Containment Fence, a circular fence that lasts for 5 seconds and grants allies inside a 250 shield. Pretty cool. Sounds something along the lines of Odin Ultimate in Smite. You know, of how it works, putting up a fence, kind of. So yeah, what we can, you know, get out of this is she is very support heavy, helping the team, securing kills, getting people to stay still, you know, stuff like that. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, let's move on. Feng Mao. He is badass. Just look at him. He's so cool with his pipe and shit. He's awesome. I would say he's very warrior-esque. Yeah, that'd be my description of him, I would say. Feng Mao builds stacks of offensive and defensive power through the use of his abilities, blocking with Conversion Shield or using Reaping Dash ability will add offensive stacks for sweeping damage or for sweep damage. Dealing damage with sweep or using Hamstring ability will add defensive stacks for Conversion Shield. Stacks only last for a short period of time. Wow, that is a huge passive. That is huge. Alright, so using blocking with Conversion Shield or Reaping Dash builds up offensive stacks for sweep damage. Yeah, dealing damage with sweep and hamstring ups the defensive stacks for Conversion Shield. So that's pretty cool. That is very technical, I would say. But yeah, sweep is his just basic auto attack. As you can see, it deals 50 or yeah, kind of 50 physical damage every 1.5 seconds. Just basics. Conversion shield that lasts for 2 seconds and absorbs 150 damage. Feng Mao generates an offensive stack for each hit it takes when Conversion Shield is active. So you want to, you know, pop this and then, you know, finish off with when you're taking a lot of hits, you sweep that ass, dude. Sweep it right off. All right. Reaping Dash. Feng Mao throws out an image of himself. When it collides with an enemy hero or reaches max distance, he will teleport to the image. The image will deal 40 physical damage to all minions it passes through and a single hero it collides with. Feng Mao is granted an offensive stack upon use. Yeah, that's pretty cool. A dash with kind of a teleport. Yeah, it's cool. Hamstring. AoE attack that deals 50 physical damage and slows enemies. Feng Mao generates a defensive stack upon use. It's pretty basic forward, you know. AoE attack deals 50 damage, slows enemies. Cool. Earth Shatter. This is cool. Feng Mao slams his blade on the ground, dealing 400 physical damage to all enemies in a line in front of him. During the attack, he's briefly shielded for 100 damage. This ability looks awesome in game. So just gonna put that out there. This game looks amazing. Just so you know. Everything is just fucking beautiful. Let's move on. We have a lot to go through. Alright, Gideon. Sorry, just had a drink. Gideon is annoying. She's fucking annoying. Yeah, she has a lot of you know, annoying shit at her disposal. Haywire gadget deals 5% increased damage to minions. Straightforward passive right there. Plasma Blast. She's ranged, so she deals energy damage, or you know, ranged energy. Just because she's ranged doesn't mean that she deals energy damage. So sorry, I don't know why I said that, but her ranged basic attacks deal energy damage. Search bot. Gadget fires a slow-moving bot that can be reactivated to stop and begin dealing 80 energy damage and slowing enemies in a range of 3 seconds. That's a pretty cool ability. Sticky mine. Gadget tosses a mine that will attach to any unit within the area. Enemies are prioritized. After 6 seconds, the mine explodes, dealing 80 damage. This ability, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. It's so good though. Yeah. Gate bots. Gadget deploys a gate that will speed up allies and deal up to 50 energy damage to enemies inside it. It's pretty cool. Tesla Dome. Gadget. Oh, sorry about that. Gadget Tesla Dome deals 450 energy damage over 5 seconds to all enemies in the area. That's just her ultimate. So yeah, she's also very utility, heavy to utilize those sticky mines and speed up and all that, and then the Tesla Dome area of effects, pretty cool abilities. All right, Gideon, definitely one of my favorite characters so far. He is awesome. He is a mage of the truest form. So yeah, let's just read through it. Energy Pierce. Gideon has a small amount of free energy pierce. Not sure what that means. I'm guessing it's like penetration, kind of. Ranged basic attack, dealing 50 energy damage, almost 50 energy damage. His right click ability is Burden. Projectile that creates a tether to an enemy hero, dealing 50 energy damage and slowing them for 3 seconds. So yeah, you just throw that out and you're connected to that dude, and you're slowing them. Very good ability. Cosmic Rift. Meteors fall from the sky, dealing 100 energy damage over 2 seconds. This ability is so gorgeous. It looks so good. I'm sure you've seen it. If you've watched any Paragon trailer, you've seen this ability in use. It is so cool. Alright, Torn Space. Teleport to a ground target location 150 units away. This is a very cool ability because you can teleport just up into the sky as well. You don't have to teleport along the actual terrain. You can just teleport, just aim upwards and just teleport upwards. So it's really cool. That's why I know this game is gonna be good, because it actually uses 3D movements. The map is in full on 3D. So that's pretty cool. All right, Black Hole. Channeled ability that slowly pulls enemies towards Gideon, dealing 450 energy damage over 5 seconds. Gideon gains a small shield and is immune to crowd control when he is finished channeling the ability. So, if you're coming from Smite, this is Hades' ultimate. If you're coming from Dota, maybe this is... what's his face? Oh, I just had it. Enigma? Kind of want to say Enigma. Enigma ultimate. Black Hole. Actually has the same name. Cool. Alright. Grox. He's a heavy hitter. Yeah. He's badass. Alright. His passive, only the strong survive. Grox permanently gains 5 max health every time he kills a unit. So I guess this goes for minions and other characters or players alike. That's pretty cool. So Chop, his melee basic attack, deals 38.292 physical damage. That's pretty cool. Alright, Double Pain. Melee ranged cleave attack damage, or attack dealing 50 physical damage and applying bleed to all enemies. Bleed does 1% of target's max health over 5 seconds. So it's a kind of... I like that they have a fixed... It does 1%, that it always does 1% over 5 seconds, so it doesn't bleed for a specific amount of damage for 5 seconds. It will always do, you know, 1% damage of those 5 seconds. I really like that, actually. Yeah. All right, his Q. Cone AoE that pulls all enemy units to Crocs and dealing 80 physical damage. It's simple, basic. Cone AoE that pulls in people. It's nice. Charge. Crocs charges forward 1,200 units, dealing 50 physical damage to all enemies in his path. Again, straightforward. He rushes people. He just fucking rushes in. Does his thing. It's awesome. Alright. Warlord's Challenge. Crocs stuns all nearby enemies for 0.5 seconds and gains bleed on basic attacks, 50 physical damage, and 150 max movement speed for 6 seconds. So that is a strong ability. I wish you could spin them around, but you can't, which is kind of sad, but whatever. Alright. Howitzer. He's cool. This is a cool dude right here. See? It's just a fucking robot dude with a little furry dude in it. It's awesome. Fast reload. Kills or assists reduces active cooldowns by 20%. That is strong. That is strong. Cannon ranged attack dealing 49.95 energy damage and 10% splash damage to nearby enemies. That is awesome. Yeah, splash damage on auto attacks. Awesome. Tertia bombs, whatever. Fires 3 proximity bombs in an arc that explode for 50 energy damage and slows enemies. Cool. His Q, rockets. Fires a long range rocket that deals 85 energy damage. Straightforward. You see? A detonator. Places a mine that will explode after 5 seconds, knocking any enemies and howitzer back and dealing 50 energy damage. Ability can be reactivated to detonate early. That's a very good displacement ability. So if someone is running or trying to run away, just throw this in front of them and you can knock them back. It's pretty cool. Rain of Death. Howitzer rockets into the air and fires down a volley of missiles in the targeted area for 450 energy damage over 4 seconds. Last missile does 50% of total damage. That is cool. That is a cool ability. Yeah, I like that a lot. Alright, this is by far my favorite character. Kalari. Stealth. Just annoying as fuck, but so cool to play. Alright. Marked for Death. Kalari and teammates gain vision of any enemy hero below 25% max health. It's a pretty cool ability, or passive I mean. Basic attack, dealing physical damage. Simple as that. Backflip. Flip into the air up to 2 times. Each flip costs 26 mana. So this is a very good ability for you know, just jump in the terrain. That's very cool. Shadow Walk. Enters the shadow plane and gain move speed boost, max movement speed. I kind of feel like that is, it should be a number there, but whatever. Killing an enemy hero resets cooldown. Pretty cool. Blooded Dagger. Kalari throws a dagger dealing 120 physical damage and applying 1 bleed stack. Bleed does 1% of the target's max health for 5 seconds. So I wonder if that's something, you know, global, like bleed on any character will do 1% of target's max health. I would guess that's kind of how it is. Yeah. Anywho, really cool ultimate. Death Sentence. Dash in a line passing through enemies, dealing 400 physical damage. Kalari penetrates all physical armor of targets who are marked for death. and that will be the people who are below 25% max HP. Those are the ones that's marked for death. So yeah, really cool, sneaky dude that, or I say it's a she actually, it's a chick. So yeah, still a cool dude. Alright, Murdoch. Very cool, very, I say, ranged warrior-esque ish. Hot Pursuit. Murdoch has 18 bonus and max movement speed. Pretty basic. On point. Cool. Alright, basic attack. Ranged basic attack dealing roughly 50 energy damage again. Shielding Shock blocks 0.1% of damage in front of him for 6 seconds. Confirm with left mouse button to deal 20 energy damage and knocking back nearby enemies. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Just boom, put that shield up, and then you can like shoot it away to deal damage if you want to, or you can just keep it up. But you can shoot the shield. You can shoot shit out of the shield. It's pretty cool. Alright, whatever. Buckshot. Fires a blast in a cone that deals 54 energy damage and reduces energy armor by -16. So that is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool ability. Static Trap. Place a trap that deals 50 energy damage and applies 50% slow for 2 seconds to the first enemy hero that walks over it. Yeah. It's a trap. Cool. Sorry. Alright. Devastating Blast. Long range blast that can be shot through anything and deal 340 energy damage. That's nice. Yeah, kind of Ra from Smite-esque ability. Alright, Muriel, the kind of only support, like true support, I would say, in the game at the moment, if I remember right. Restoration. Nearby allies that have a shield receives increased health regen. Orb. Basic attack dealing, HD damage. Alacrity. Orb that applies a plus 135 shield and extra movement speed to ally heroes. So yeah, that works well with the passive. Just pop a shield on someone and they have increased health regen. It's pretty cool. Serenity. Muriel fires a projectile that passes through enemy minions dealing 75 energy damage and hits enemy heroes dealing 75 energy damage and applying a slow. Oh yeah, alright, this is just sorry, I spaced out a little bit. So yeah, it passes through minions and it hits the first enemy hero. So yeah, alright. Consecrated Ground. Muriel deploys an AoE bubble that applies a plus 100 shield to allies and does 60 energy damage to enemies touching it when it pops. So another bubble that pops. It's pretty cool. I hate this ability. Muriel flies to a targeted ally anywhere on the map. The ally instantly receives a shield, and upon arrival all nearby enemies receives a plus 450 shield, and all enemies get a knockback. Yeah, that is a strong ability, and it is annoying to play against, but it's awesome to have on your team, let me tell you that. So yeah, she's pretty cool, pretty damn cool. Well, alright, she isn't the only support, real support. Well, no, there's like 2 maybe, I would say, that are like kind of pure support characters. Still can be played, as damage dealers. There's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, Rampage, King of the Jungle. Health regen increased up to 2 times based on missing health. All healing effects increased by 20% when in jungle. because he is the king of the jungle. Swipe. Melee basic attack dealing 36.464 physical damage. Pounce. Short leap dealing 60 physical damage to all nearby enemies. 30% bonus physical damage is caused to critically wounded targets. Roar greatly increases the the range of pounds. Swipe causes Rampage to slam down early. Wow, that was... Okay, I'm sorry, that was a lot. Short leap dealing 60 physical damage to all nearby enemies. 30% bonus physical damage it's caused to critically wounded targets. Alright, so if they are very low on health, it does 30% bonus damage. Cool. Roar, his E ability, greatly increases the range of pounds. Swipe causes Rampage to slow down early. To slam down early. Sorry. That's kind of... Oh, so it becomes kind of a ground pound then, I guess. Whatever. I'm sorry, guys. It has been a lot of talking. Whatever. Boulder throw. Rampage throws a boulder that deals 100 physical damage and stuns enemy targets for stun duration seconds. Cool. Alright, Roar. AoE move speed bonus, max movement speed buff to himself and nearby allies for 8 seconds, while active pounds range is greatly increased. Indeed it is. This is cool. I think this is it. Rampage becomes enraged and engrated becomes engraged. I think it should be I think enraged, but they kind of spelled it wrong, obviously. But yeah, he becomes enraged, gaining 1.3k max health and up to 10% bonus physical damage for the next 15.5 seconds. Damn, that's long. Activation resets pounds cooldown and maxes its range. Can be cancelled early by reactivating. Alright, I think if I'm not mistaken, he actually grows in size too, because I've seen him be, you know, super big in the game. So I think that's because of his enrage ability, but I'm not sure. But I think so. Alright, Sparrow. She's an archer. Alright, Relentless. Successive hits on the same target deals an additional passive damage, X hero level physical damage. This effect stacks and is triggered by any damage from Sparrow. Cool. I wish we would have had some damage there, but it's cool. Ranged basic attack dealing 39.96 physical damage. Piercing shot. While holding, Sparrow charges a powerful arrow that does up to 50 physical damage to all enemies in a line, up to, wow, damn, 2.5k units away. That is long. Oh. Alright. Hail of Arrows. Sparrow rains down arrows in an area, dealing 22 physical damage over 4 seconds. Nice. Invigorate. Sparrow gains 40 attack speed for the next 3 shots. Yeah. Inner Fire. Every shot fires 3 piercing arrows in a cone for the next 10 seconds. Side arrows deal 30, 60, 90% of your primary attack damage. So only the middle one actually deal full non-damage, and then the conal ones, like the side arrows, deal just a little bit less, or a lot less in the beginning, but just a little bit less at max ranks. Yeah, I guess that's what they mean with the 30, 60, 90. To have it like when it scales up. Whatever. Steel. It's a pretty cool dude. He's also the other kind of pure support-esque character in the game, I would say. Unstoppable Force. Steel has 15% crowd control reduction. Punch. That just sounds funny. Does a melee attack dealing 43.956 physical damage. Shield. Steel puts up a shield reducing incoming damage by adding physical damage. Reducing incoming damage by adding physical damage and energy armor while reducing his max movement speed. I don't know how, well, whatever. Yeah, alright. Charge. Steel charges forward, dealing 100 physical damage and applying knockback to any enemy he hits. Straightforward, pretty cool. Force Shield. Steel creates an energy wall that blocks enemy projectiles, applies to enemies that touch it, and shield to applies something to enemies that touch it, and shield to teammates that touch it. So it kind of feels like they're missing something there between applies and to. It just feels like there should be something there, like a debuff of some kind. Maybe like a slow. Whatever. His ultimate, Shield Slam. Shield slams down at a target area, dealing 308 physical damage to all enemies caught in it, and also applying a stun. So yeah, he looks badass, dude. You do not want to box him. Jesus, look at those arms. Those fucking robotic shit, dude. All right, Twin Blast. He looks cool. Look at that. He hides his guns in his arms. That's badass. All right. On a roll, Twin Blast has increased the full attack speed. Cool. Double Shot, ranged ability or ranged basic attack, dealing 33.317 physical damage every 1 second. Rocket Dash, Twin Blast dives in the direction he's moving, so that's just a dash, just a roll, you know. Nitro, Twin Blast boosts his passive attack speed by an additional 5 for 5 seconds. Nice. Grenade, Twin Blast fires a grenade at a target location. After a short delay, the grenade explodes, dealing 12.5 physical damage and slowing enemies. Yeah. Barrage. Twin Blast fires a salvo of rockets that pierce through minions and deal 60 physical damage in the area they hit. It's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool dude. So yeah, that was kind of an overlook on the characters. Just reading through their abilities, you know. And yeah, I think that's kind of it for this video. I guess we can like, there's really not much, you know. This is the replay system. It is also very cool that they already have this in the game, since, you know, I don't think any other MOBA actually has it. Not that is actually in the game, a part of the game, but these are, you know, games that are going on now, and I think you can just go way down. Yeah, and these are replays from an hour ago. It's pretty cool. Your own games, you know, are here. And then you have your friends as well. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's it for this video. Stay tuned for video 2 and 3. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. If you did, don't hesitate to hit the thumbs up button. Give us a subscribe and a comment. If you didn't, you know, hit us with a thumbs down button. Tell me what you didn't like, or if you did like it, tell us what you did like about it too. But yeah, I think that's it. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to spread the virus. I'll see you next time. Bye.